And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a year. Sorry for the delay. I've been busy working and all that stuff, and I've been recently playing a lot of 40k lately. So I've been learning a lot over this past year, and I'm a little older and a little smarter and a little more wiser in playing my Tyranid army. So I'm going to do a 2 or 3 part series, most likely 3 part series on useless units. And I know what you're thinking, is a unit truly useless? And the answer is no. No unit in Warhammer, in any army, is truly useless. They just may be a little weak, or just really pointless, or just fun to use, but just not productive. Basically, this is for competitive advice, not for casual play. So whenever I'm like making fun of a unit or ranting about a unit, it's mainly because it's not pulling its weight competitively. If you're playing with just 3 buddies and you want to have a good game and you feel like throwing in these units, I mean, go ahead, feel free, that's great. But if you go to a tournament and put these in your list and expect to like put up a fight or be a challenge, then you've got another thing coming. And so the first unit I'm going to review is the Pyrovore. And at a quick glance, it seems really cool. It's a cool concept. It's basically it's like a Pyrovore that like has a template weapon. That's basically what it is. But what they are heavy flamers. So they're strength 5, AP 4, and they're assault 1 flame templates. So they're not horribly bad. They also have an acid maw, which treats close combat attacks that they make as power weapons. So I mean that's kind of cool. Also, they also have volatile, which means if they're shot with a high-powered weapon, they can explode. But the explosion's very weak. It's a strength 3 AP dash hit, so it's really not going to do much damage. If anything, it'll probably kill some of your gaunts or will hurt some stuff that's around the Pyrovore if it's close to anything you have. And then acid blood. Acid blood's the thing I want to touch on the most. This is what makes this unit the most interesting. There's only a couple units that can take acid blood as a biomorph in the Tyranid army. These ones come with them standard. Acid blood basically means for every wound they do to you that you don't save, they have to immediately make an initiative check. So as an example, say a Space Marine has initiative 3 and he attacks you. Does a 1 wound to your Pyrovore. Alright, you don't save it, you take a wound. Now he immediately after that has to make, after combat's over, has to make a initiative check. So I mean, if his initiative is 3, he has to roll 6 at a die, and he has to get a 3 or lower to survive. If he rolls over 3, 4, 5, or 6, he's gonna take a wound. He's too slow for the acid to spray his body, basically. And this is the only time I've found the Pyrovore extremely useful. Is literally, I've had people ignore them, not waste their shots at them, and then I will literally charge into a full group of Terminators. Like, I'm talking like full squad of 5. Like, trigged out, storm shields, thunder hammers, everything. And they have a really slow initiative, and basically I charged one that had a bunch of power fists, and they just killed it. They did like 10 wounds to it or something ridiculous, and then they had to roll 10 dice and get a 1 to survive. Because you don't get any armor saves after you roll that initiative. That's it. That's all you get is that 1 initiative check. And if you fail it, you take a wound. There's no invulnerable saves, there's no rerolls, there's no nothing. And I've actually wiped out a lot of Terminator squads like that. I charge right in. Grey Knight Terminators, Space Marine Terminators, Chaos Space Marine Terminators, just charge right in. They do a bunch of hits to me, and then I tell them, alright, roll your initiative check, you're initiative 1, so roll 1, and I've seriously killed like 95% of the squad. So, and that's where they really shine. But the problem with that is getting them to the Terminators, which is ridiculous, because if you're playing, like I said, you're playing a competitive setting, people are going to know what the Pyrovore does, and they're going to shoot at it before it has a chance to go anywhere. And it's not like it takes heavy fire. It's not like they're a bullet magnet that's going to like soak up fire on the way up. They have only 2 wounds and an armor save of 4. So they're going to die pretty quick. And not to mention explode, and then probably hit stuff around them, which is probably your gaunts or hormogaunts or whatever you happen to have around at that time. So basically, they're just slow, they're stubborn, they're 45 points, they're not really worth their point value, they don't pull their weight, I should say. I mean, they don't. They're just not a good unit to take competitively. I've tried different tactics with them. I've tried putting them in cover like the whole game. I've tried gaunt screens. I've tried like deep striking the man, and And it's very, very difficult to get them into close combat because people know what they do. And the second they know what they do, they're just going to either assault and make sure only a few of them are actually in melee range, which that is really easy to do, or they're going to just shoot it. And it doesn't take that much to kill them from a far range, and it's not going to really, you know, a couple rapid fire shots from Space Marines isn't going to do anything, or Imperial Guard, or anything like that. So anyway, that's the Pyrovore in a nutshell. Don't take it. It's not a super good unit. I would pass on it, and thanks, and it's good to be back, you guys. Please, and subscribe to me. If you have any questions, please comment or send me a message. I try to respond to all of them if I can. Like I said, I'm actually going to go be playing a game tomorrow, so I will let you guys know how that goes as well. And any requests you guys want, if you want me to touch on Ravners more, if you want me to touch on Pyrovores more, or whatever unit you want advice on, I'd be more than happy to give it. So just go ahead and leave a comment or message me. Please subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2. Bye, guys.